Hey friends, it's Gwen and I'm back today with another scrapbooking process video. Today's share is for Cut to You and it just so happens to be my very first Christmas layout for this year. I have officially started my Christmas scrapping, super excited about it. Today I'm using Pink Fresh Studio Oh What Fun. So this was a collection that I did get last year, and this photo, which was taken a few years back now when we went to Big Bear Lake in America at Christmas time. I do have a bit of a plan for this layout. I'm going to use this pattern paper as my background, and I'm also going to fussy cut out those rectangles that you saw in the previous pattern paper. And this is the cut file that I'll be using. It is called Triangle Crystals, and it is actually the exclusive membership community cut file design for November. I will leave a link in the description box below if you would like to know more. Essentially, it is $1.50 AU per month and you get access to an exclusive cut file design, of which this one is November's. And actually, I'm pretty sure the October design is still available in the membership community. So if you were to join today, you would get immediate access to 2 of the exclusive cut files. Okay, so back to the layout, and for this page, I thought I might do something a little bit different. Initially, I did think I might back each triangle separately, and I have done that before on pages with a similar kind of background cut file. But for this one, I wanted to have the cut file help me tell my story. And to do that, I wanted a bit of a white on white look. I want it to be a nod to the snow that's in my photo. I want it to help me tell the story of the snow, because I'm in Australia, and in fact in Queensland, it does not snow here. It doesn't snow anywhere even near here. It does not get cold. We are very, very far from snow. So for us to have a white Christmas, it's a little bit special. So I've backed the whole cut file in that white pattern paper, and that is going to be my main background element. I have also created a frame using a really pretty blue pattern paper from the collection, and in my usual style, I am also going to back my photo, use my photo mat in that same pattern paper. I do that a lot because I find that it really helps pull the page together to have that frame in the background mirrored in my frame for the photo. Just kind of works, and I tend to stick to what works for me rather than trying to reinvent the wheel. Next up, I am fussy cutting out the frames from that pattern paper that I showed you right at the beginning. They are very rectangular as they're frames, so I actually thought it would be faster to use my little paper trimmer to do that, and it would result in more of a straight edge rather than a hand cut edge with my scissors. So I've got those pre-prepared. I am going to attach my background down. And then I've been having a few problems with my phone of late. So unfortunately, I did miss some of this process, but I will go through what you've missed. First up, I did go ahead and add a bunch of stitching to my page. So initially I started with wanting to do just the border, just around the edge. And then I was like, oh, I wonder what it would look like if some of the triangles had stitching added to them. And then I thought a little bit more about it and went, I wonder if some more of the triangles would look good with some stitching added. And eventually I ended up with all the triangles with stitching. I really love it though. It's so pretty, and I feel like it really represents ice, and it makes the layout feel cold, which was exactly what I was going for. I also have used those rectangular elements that I did fussy cut, and I've used those to start the paper layers behind my photo. So essentially we're going to have a flow of embellishments and my photo down the right hand side, and that's going to be the main part of the layout. And then to balance that out, I'm going to have a smaller embellishment cluster on the left, starting with that tag that says joy, and that's kind of going to be the 2 elements on the page. You have missed a little bit of auditioning, but really all I've done is grabbed bits and pieces from the collection. There's lots of elements in this one. There's puffy stickers, there's die cuts, there's chipboard, there's lots of little bits and pieces, and just really had a play and enjoyed the process of trialing everything in all the places, and just built out the clusters until I was happy. Okay, so once they were all in place, I've got lots of little elements. I love the mix of the round pieces and I feel like everything's pretty balanced on the page. I did pull out some sequins. These ones are from Spiegel Mum's Scraps and I thought, why not? I got them as part of a pack, and going back to the whole, it doesn't snow here, we don't get snow very often here, I thought this is the page to use them. They're really pretty white, shimmery, snowflake shape, and I thought, why not add them all to my page? So I have gone ahead and done that and positioned them sort of flowing from the bottom left up to the top right, and I've placed them all at the junctions of the triangles, so where the triangles meet essentially. Things are getting serious because I am gluing everything down. I do like to place all of my embellishments pretty well first, and I like to build the page almost to its completion before I lock in elements, so that I know that I'm happy with the placement of everything. So I am going back now and adding all my adhesive. I think I had one more sequin snowflake left, and I was really keen to just get them on the page. I didn't want to save them for another layout. I was super keen to just use them all up, and I'm going to call this one done. If you like the way that I scrapbook or the way that I chat about the way that I scrapbook, I would love it if you'd give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here, my creative friends. I hope you enjoyed this process, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, bye.